Welcome back, survivors. I'm Chububbo1, and this is the second part of my beginner's guide to ARK. And I wanted to show you a couple things while we were here on this screen before we launched back into the island. If you watched the first episode, then you saw I had lots of fun with raptors and things like that. And that can be controlled with the difficulty level. So if you're just starting out, you might not want to run it all the way up. But I would say that most players do eventually run the difficulty at max setting. But that's up to you. Also, you know, since we started the island earlier, you'll see this little disc right here. If you click on that, it's going to ask you to delete your game, basically your single player game, and I don't want to do that, so keep that in mind. That's what that means, and we don't want to delete that for now. We want to get back to the island, so we're just make sure it's highlighted. I'm going to play single player, and we're going to pick up exactly where we left off in the last episode. Oh, what time is it? How do I tell what time it is? On the PC, I don't know. I guess I could look at my inventory. Here in the middle, it should tell me, oh, it's 10:40. It's fixing to be nighttime. Right, so while we're waiting, let me show you a few things about these stats here in the middle. Actually, let me make sure that we're all safe. I guess we're good. Sunset's coming, which is awesome. Right. Anyway, your health, that's pretty obvious. Your stamina, we talked about that in the last episode. Oh. Oxygen. When you go underwater, you start to use your oxygen. I generally don't put anything into that stat. Your food, this is how hungry you are. Again, I don't put anything into that stat. Your water. Let's talk about water for a second. You can see I'm not at 100 on the water, which honestly isn't a big deal. Okay, we'll end up talking about that early. If you want to fill up your water, you can do a couple of things. You can submerge yourself, and your water will fill up. Notice it'll go up. There's a shark. Hi, shark. Bye, shark. And so my water is now full. If it's raining, your water stat will fill up all the way. And of course, you drinking will fill it up. And I think eating berries, except for narco berries, which are the black ones, and stem berries, which are the white ones, will increase your water a tiny bit. I think they may have changed that. It used to do that a long time ago. What else do we got? Your weight, that's how much you can carry. I usually pump a lot into that. Melee damage, that's up to you. You will reach a point where you're not using melee weapons very much anymore. Gotta love the music, and of course there's the red obelisk. I'm surprised we can't see the blue or the green from here. We'll have to talk about that thing that's coming down. Movement speed, that's pretty obvious. Crafting skill, that's pretty obvious. I sometimes will dump stuff in there. Fortitude, that's how much you resist being knocked out, being poisoned, resist the weather. If you are on the Scorched Earth map, you probably want to pump a lot into that. Or if you're going to head up north where it's really cold on this map, then you probably want to put a lot there. And then torpidity is how close you are to being knocked out. And so the bigger this number gets, the more you are fixing to be unconscious and then eaten on by any local wildlife, which was not fun. So let's talk about this while it's here. This is a loot crate, and you can see if you look around the map, or maybe you saw a second ago, they come in different colors way off in the distance. There was a green one, or you can see a green one over here. Isn't nighttime beautiful? It's amazing. Oh, there's the green obelisk. But there's a green drop over there. You have to be certain levels. And there's the blue obelisk. Very faintly in the distance. You have to be a certain level to unlock these. I think white is the lowest. Oh man, this works out perfect. Right, and so this has some thatch furniture and a couple of saddles. Fine, oh man. Okay, the saddles aren't that great. And so, as a low-level character, you can open the white ones, but you will have to level up to about 10 or 15 or something like that before you can get to the green ones, which are next. And obviously, the higher you go, the more you're going to be able to level up. All right, this is going to be really boring in the dark. So what I'm going to do is bring you back when it's daytime. I did level up once, and so we have health. I'm going to throw that into weight, because I didn't put anything into weight. Actually, yeah. All right, and let's see, what level are we at now? Level 9. Oh, that's excellent. Excellent, excellent. Oh, this is very, very good. All right, and so we have 34 Engrams that we can unlock. Now, you don't want to unlock them all. Be picky and choosy. Go for ones that you need at first, and then ones that you want later. It says in the tips that you can't get them all. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but because there are a bunch, you know, here we are all the way up to level 120. There are a bunch. I have not tried to get them all, but you know. Anyway, we're gonna unlock the thatch foundation, thatch door. I didn't mean to do that, but oh well. The wall, the door. How many I got left? 16. Let's spend 8 on the bed. I would love to get that, but I can't. That leaves 8 left. We'll get a club. Oh, do I have enough? I don't have enough for a bola. Where's the... I need 8 for the bola. Drat. Okay, I'll have to level up again. I want to see how close are we to leveling it. We're not. Right, so one of the things I want to show you is you probably want to look at some sort of shelter, which I could have used during the night, but I didn't. And the shelters that we have available to us at this point are ones made out of thatch or straw. And eventually you'll get ones, you'll be able to learn how to make ones out of wood and metal and stone and stuff like that. But we're just going to start with thatch. And thatch is great because it's cheap. And it's cheap. Did I mention it's cheap? So what we need, obviously we need a lot of thatch. We need a little bit of wood. And we'll need some fiber, if I remember right. Let's just see. Thatch foundation. Yeah, we do need fiber. So, one of the good things about thatch... I mean, okay, so thatch, it is very weak. So if you anger a Triceratops, let's say, and it chases you and you run into your little house, it's going to demolish your house. Out of stone, not so much. I don't know. Okay. And so thatch, building is not very strong, but it's better than the nothing we have right now. And so the building on ARK is pretty intuitive, which I do like about it. I'm kind of worried about... I mean, basically they look like seagulls. I call them jerk birds because they take stuff out of your inventory. So what I want to do is, we have one foundation that we got from the white loot drop earlier, and so I want to make 3 more. All right, how about, can we just do 1, 2, 3? Oh, and something else we got in the loot drop. We got a Phiomia saddle, which I may have thrown out on the ground. This is a blueprint, and so it tells you the materials, and if you have the materials, you can make this blueprint. And notice it says apprentice Phiomia saddle, and so it has more armor. It has more armor, weighs the same, and there's different levels of quality of saddles. And if you can get blueprints, then you can make those. If you don't, just like find them in loot crates and things like that around the world. But right now I don't have any need for Phiomia saddle or a blueprint, so toss. Which blueprints, they don't really have any kind of weight. So the way this works... Okay, there we go. So again, like before, green means you can build it there. Red means you cannot. Like I'm trying to stick this out in the water. Right now it's saying I can, which is hilarious. Okay, whatever. I'm not building it out in the water. And I see a raptor down there. No. So we need to get a move on. We're gonna make this kind of small. I did too many, but that's okay. I'll show you what to do with the extras. That's good. That's good enough. 2. Another nice thing about thatch is you can use it to kind of get an idea of, oh man, of how something is going to look like that. I want to pick that up, which you have a short time period to pick those things up if you put something in the wrong spot. But there's our thatch wall. I want it there. And see, it's automatically snapping to the foundation I made. And I need more walls. I've got a door. Let's go ahead and place the door, or the door frame. And let's place the door. There we go. I just damaged that door. If the Brontosaurus comes over here, he may damage it some more, but we'll see. So I need 1, 2 walls and 2 ceilings. Let's see what I've got. I have 1 ceiling. Alright. Let me place that 1 ceiling. It's going to be a little short. And then I have those 2 extra foundations, which I'm not going to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them like that and like that. And then I'm going to click demolish. And I will get half the resources that it takes to build it back in my inventory. And so that's a great way if you pick up those loot drops and you get a bunch of stuff that you don't need. Well, then you can... I was like, what is that? What are you doing way out here? If it's stuff you don't need, you can demolish it and maybe get some resources that you do need. Alright, so let's go up here. I need 2 walls in the ceiling. So thatch wall, 1, 2, in the ceiling. Alright, so that about taps me out of thatch and wood. Alright, there we go. It's like being on Gilligan's Island. There's our little thatch box. Isn't that amazing? So if that raptor that I thought I saw down there... Oh, he's right there. We're going to go up in here. Oh, that's a Dilo. But still. Oh, it's neither one. It's an Oviraptor. They're still thieves. And there we got our level up. Alright, so what we could do is we could take this campfire. Let's get everything out of there. We don't want to waste any of that, even the spoiled meat. And I'm going to demolish that campfire. Oh, I can pick it up. I may have turned on pickup stuff, but we'll go ahead and demolish it so I can get resources back. So I know in vanilla ARK, you should not be able to pick up anything after like 20 or 30 seconds. It's a very short time. Let's see if I have enough to make another campfire. I do not. I need stone and wood. And I broke my... Okay, that's fine. Broke my hatchet. So when your tools break, I'll just hit number 2 again. And I already had the materials in my inventory. And now I've got one that's been replaced. So let's go back up here. We'll make a campfire. And yes, absolutely, you can make a campfire inside your little thatch hut. And notice it's red, and right there it's green. Yeah, that makes no sense. The whole place should burn down, right? We'll split that again. We'll throw that in there. That should burn the place down, but it doesn't. And so, which is great. So I'm going to cook the rest of that meat. And while that's cooking, let's use our Engrams. Nope. Well, I didn't level up. That was the problem. It's like, what am I doing? Okay. We'll put it into moving. If you can outrun the raptors, you're in a great space. Okay, I want the bola for sure. love to get a spyglass, but I'm not going to be able to get the materials, the crystal, to make it. We'll do a mortar and pestle. That leaves 4. Alright, so something else I wanted to make is a water skin. There is good and bad to the water skin. Right now it's empty, so we need to go out here in the water and fill it up. Hopefully not die. And it should... Notice when I stepped in the water that it went from barely faded to lit up, but still empty. And so I think... No, I just took a drink. Somebody's being attacked somewhere. Let's see. If I press the water button, which is 8, there we go. Now it's full. The problem with the water skin is it will leak out water over time. So over time, it's going to get emptier and emptier. But for now, I can use it as I need it. Let's see how much hide I have left. Excellent. Alright, so taming dinosaurs. I mean, you know, I'm going around gathering up all these resources, and I'm carrying all this junk around. I can have dinosaurs do that for me. He just ran off like he stole something. But, whatever. Little pest. Yeah, swim across the lagoon. Go away. So it says I need some stone. Let's get some stone. I already see what I want to tame. Which these resources, you know, once we use them up, eventually they will come back. It does take a lot of time, but they will come back. And so you may deforest the whole island here, this whole peninsula. But all that stuff will come back eventually. So let me make a couple more of these. And what I want to do... Oh, well, I drug the blueprint down there. That's not good. There we go. I want to make sure that I've got some... I do have some berries. Take those out of my hotbar. And I've got some narco berries. Okay. Let's do this. That is a parasaur. They are not mean. We are friendly. But what we're going to do is we're going to tame it. Because these are great first tames. Easy tames. And got him with the bolo. And I didn't make a club. Brilliant. Brilliant. I should have made a club. There's lots of ways to tame different dinosaurs. And this is the most brutal of all of them. You're only level 15. Please be my friend. No, don't run out in the water. You don't want to do this in the water because they'll drown. Just gonna run down here and get us killed again. You just watch. Oh, there's a tech parasaur. And he swam across the lagoon. Okay. Well, we've got 4 of these. That tech parasaur means... It means nothing, honestly, is what it means. But for some reason, I don't know that I ever understood the reason. Some of them are mechanical, and so you will find some mechanical versions of some dinosaurs, but they work and operate almost exactly like regular ones. I'm going to have to get rid of some of this stuff because it's very heavy. So let's go here, and we're going to make a chest. Did I learn chest? I skipped storage box. Okay. Well, I can't make a storage box. Alright, what do I want to get rid of? I don't need the cake. No use for oil right now. Or chitin. Or seeds. How are we doing weight-wise? Let's go over there and get that tech parasaur. And that will solve some of our problems. Where's the dolphin? Hi, dolphin. There's a Triceratops. But we're not ready to tame one yet. Alright, so let's get up here. We'll get our bolas ready. Some cool looking colors. Alright, now. Club time. Club time? Oh, I tried the bola and I missed. Let's see if we can ambush him. Oh yeah. Go to sleep, 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 go to sleep. Oh, you're level 48. Okay, we knocked it out. Alright, when you tame most dinosaurs, you're going to need narco berries or narcotics, which you can make from narco berries, and some sort of food for them to eat. And we'll give him the yellow berries because they're the heaviest. Nothing you see here. And so you see this purple bar. It's dropping down. That means he's going to become conscious at some point if he's not tamed first. So I want to make sure that he is tamed first. And the kind of yellowy orange bar underneath where it says taming 15.7%, that's how much he's tamed up. And that bar is going to move up as he eats. And there's really effective ways of doing this. I'm not going to get into all that. In this particular case, he had to be knocked out to be tamed. Not all dinosaurs have to be knocked out to be tamed. There's a few, very few, but there is a few where you can literally sneak up on them and give them food out of your inventory, and they will eat it and become your friend. And I saw one down there if he doesn't die. But let's get this guy tamed up first. And so what I want to do, see his torpidity is going down because it says Tech Parasaur up here at the top. We want him to not wake up. So, oops. So we're going to... Yeah, we're going to make him eat that, and then we should see this number start to go back up. See, torpidity is going back up. That's what we want. Eat a few of those. He will eat the berries on his own, and then we just wait. So I'll bring you back. It's a she. I will bring you back when she is up. Alright, she is going to be awake in just a few minutes. Let me show you a couple things up here. One is something new that they added, and that's Taming list up here at the top. And so I can click on the wild female tech parasaur, and that is her. And so if I leave, it tells me, see, it's telling me that she's to my left. If I look in that direction, it tells me where she's at, unconscious, and or her torpidity and how close she is to being tamed, which is super, super helpful, because sometimes you got to tame something and you got to run off and do something else. Sometimes when you tame things, you'll have to stay here and defend them and keep them safe. Sweet. So we're going to call you, I don't know. For now, hey you. Alright, I do not have a saddle, so I cannot ride on her yet, but I can use her as a beast of burden. And so, what we're going to take the narco berries out. We're going to give her... we're going to give her berries. We'll give her some of this heavy stuff. You know, just some of this stuff that I don't want to carry around right now. And she should automatically follow me around. Now, a parasaur does not have... Okay, let's turn off the taming list. Yeah, she's tame. We don't need to follow that anymore. She is not going to be a good attack or defense tame. And if you want to look up everything that parasaurs can do, you can, but I'm not going to get into that. Right now, I just want her to follow me around. When I level up enough times, then we'll throw a saddle on her, and then we can ride around instead of going around on foot, which is so much better. Now, if you can tame one of these guys, which you can't do that with a club, you'll get killed. They are great for defense, pretty good offense, and both of these are great at gathering berries and stuff like that. Where'd that little guy go? Alright, don't mind us. We're just passing through. Oh, there he is. Alright, so it's a passive tame. So, with a passive tame, in this case, I know that they like mejo berries, which are these little purple ones. And I'm going to put that into this last slot. And I'm going to run up here. And all I'm going to do is come up behind it. It says, feed mejo berry. That's all we have to do. We don't have to knock them out. We don't have to use narcotics. And you may say, what are these good for? My first playthrough, they were good for meat and hide. What I found out later is they're great for leveling up. Which, that was just a coincidence. I promise, that was a coincidence. Oh no, that's really bad. See that over there? That's a Spinosaurus. That's extremely bad. Now, he probably can't see us or doesn't care enough about us over here. But rest assured, he can swim across here and reap all kinds of destruction. They are super fast in the water. They are super dangerous. Hurry up and eat your berries. Let's see what I can level up. We'll level up health since I'm now kind of scared. I've got 19. You know what that'll get me? 19 will get me a parasaur saddle. And what else was I wanting to make? We got the mortar and pestle. Oh, narcotics. And spark powder. Have another one. So, do we have enough to make a saddle? It says we need fiber, and of course we need hide. We need a ton of hide. Of course we do. And if these were normal dodos, I'd be all for wiping out the dodos. Alright, she's tamed up. The Spino's looking right at us, so let's get out of here. I gave them the whistle to stay where they are. And let's give her some berries. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, well, what I've discovered about these is they will cause you and any other dinos nearby that are yours to get an increase in their XP. So let's give you some berries so you don't starve. I don't want that. And I will bring you back after I find some hide. Alright, I got some more hide. Now let's do make one of the most important things we can make. And although a sleeping bag, we could make a sleeping bag, I really want to make a bed. What's the difference between the two? The sleeping bag is a use once item. And let's see. I can. There we go. There we go. There's our bed. So when we die next time, I can choose to spawn in the bed here in my little house instead of just out here in, you know, on the sand somewhere. Do I have enough hide left over to make... No, I don't. I don't have anything close to make a parasaur saddle. Right, well, I'll bring you back after I get some more hide. Okay, we've got enough stuff now. And let's make the saddle real quick since the sun is going down. While we're waiting, we'll get rid of that and that. And nope. Okay, we're gonna drag this over there. Now it has a saddle, and we can hop up there, and now we're on the dinosaur. And this thing is great at getting berries, getting lots of berries. It is not good at attacking things, and so if we get attacked, it's probably gonna bite the dust. But it levels up just like you do. And so let's get a fire going so we can end this. Well, you know what? Let me do this. Can I make a torch? I can. Last slot. Always go for a torch in the last slot. Don't know why. Okay, so we made a bed, we made a hut, we tamed us a couple of dinosaurs, we talked about some of the stats and what they mean, and I think you're going to be well on your way now. And so if you have any questions or anything like that, you can leave those in the comments below. And I'll be happy to answer them for you or show you how it's done. But thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.